I'm frozen, and there we
Let
go.
it go.
There we go. No, no, not like that. Let's never talk about that. All right, we might talk about it. Anyway, uh, podcast, right? Because that's what we do.
It's things we do.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I run out of ideas for things to say. So,
Already, James.
yeah.
Wow, short podcast.
No, things to
Well,
say
thanks for
as of,
watching.
things to say as of right now.
We have a server. Okay. Dot dot dot.
I'll see you in the next video.
No, we're not going to see each other in the next video. Right, we will. I lied.
Bye-bye.
But, so, Jacob, Black Friday was yesterday, correct?
Yes, it was.
Right, so, what are your opinions on it?
I think that Black Friday should stop being a thing before people end up legitimately killing each other, which has already happened many a time.
That's very true.
Oh, yeah, that is true. Yeah, actually, it is.
And it's every Black Friday is just one more day closer to the movie The Purge actually coming true.
Yeah, seems legit. I mean, I did hear some things that happened over Black Friday that I thought were extremely stupid. That happened because why wouldn't they be stupid? Now, what also doesn't make any sense is that Black Friday isn't really Black Friday anymore because the sales carry over into Saturday.
And then there's also
And
Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday. Yeah.
I mean,
And they also start Thursday.
I know
Yeah.
what is up with that. Yeah, like 8
Stupid.
o'clock, no, 6 o'clock on Thursday is when they actually started the sales. It's not realistically Black Friday anymore.
I heard that was only Walmart.
No, I think there were some other stores that did that, but I'm not sure. But still, at that point, it's not Black Friday. It's just sale weekend because Thanksgiving. And you know, yeah, Black Friday, yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. No.
No, there's still more for us to talk about. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was 2 days ago, and oh my God, was that delicious!
It was good.
It is my most favorite holiday ever. Why? Because you get to eat food and be fat for, well, not for free,
Somewhat close to free.
but you're allowed to without being criticized. Do you know how awesome that is? You're allowed to eat and be fat.
And you get yourself your stretchy pants.
Yeah, stretchy pants. Nice trip. Oh my God, the apple pie that I had was fantastic.
Mm.
And I had another Thanksgiving today because of all the leftovers. That's another reason why I like it. Food.
Can't
is-
live without food.
Yeah, I know. Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Ah,
If
Forgot
there
to
was
say-
one sense that I wouldn't want to lose, it would have to be my taste.
Yeah. As long as you can eat. I mean,
Yeah, it's as long as
eating's awesome. So
Yep. If I had to have like, if I didn't have to eat, be like Superman or whatever, I would just eat because I could.
true that.
I'm giving him the funeral he deserves.
You got mini crits going too. What's up with that?
You see this crap, dude? Homing projectiles with Huntsman is OP.
Yeah, dude.
Okay. Thanksgiving is awesome.
Purely and utterly true. Well, yes.
Okay.
Counter argument.
What?
On Thanksgiving, you have to deal with family that you do not like.
True, but I have
That
that
always-
I have that problem during Christmas.
And well, so for you, it happens twice. So
No, I
you get to deal with the same questions of, oh, how's school going? When do you graduate? Have you got a girlfriend yet?
wait. What was that last one?
Do you have a girlfriend yet?
You said
I
it in the
know.
same exact tone that you said it the first time.
I don't have to
Exactly.
deal with that question.
Do you have a
Because everybody
boyfriend
knows the
yet?
answer. No. Big heavy. Wait. Crap.
This fire's not hot enough.
I think the fire's good. Guys, I think.
Wait, hold on. I need more fuel.
I do too.
Um. So yeah, I mean, it's nice and all to see the family and stuff, but when they start asking the same questions they do every time, it kind of out
Who
there.
are you
I
again?
feel like it's their job to ask the same question.
I don't have to deal with that question.
Grandma, you leave the room next to me. Who are you again?
I'm your neighbor.
Who?
I'm probably gonna sneeze in a second, so
I don't know. There's
Hang
something
on.
in my throat. Like right when we started. I don't know.
sorry
Ah, there
if
it
that
is.
was loud. I didn't mean it to be. Ugh. Okay.
Yep,
Might happen
still in my
again.
throat. Oh man.
Oh, I actually do have something that I want to talk about.
Oh, what do you want to talk about? Shoot.
Right, so yesterday, well, mostly the day before, I started watching the anime Sword Art Online 2.
Oh, they have a second one.
Yes, it's technically seasons. I would honestly call it seasons 3 and 4. But it's actually better than what I thought it was going to be. Like dividing all of the technical arcs into sagas of the games.
Before
it
you
would-
continue, possible spoilers.
possible, not really.
Okay.
I avoid spoilers because that shit sucks. So it starts. The first saga is the Sword Art Online saga, which everybody knows that's what the original show was named after.
Alpha.
Alpha. Alpha.
What it's named after. Then the second saga is the Alfheim Online saga, or LO saga. After that, it's the Gun Game Online saga. Gun Game Online saga is the saga that I finished last night, and it's pretty cool because they actually bring you back 2 whole sagas of shit that you gotta remember, and actually shit that you didn't know about. But anyway, it's actually pretty good, and
Is it better than expected?
definitely better than expected. Oh, this is here, sweet. Better than expected, and I actually would recommend it, but not if you have not watched SAO1, because then shit's not gonna make any sense.
Well, as do most animes that have multiple seasons / parts.
Yes.
True.
So the one thing that I actually got to give them props for, series 1, sagas 1 and 2 were mostly focused on romance. Saga 3 and so far Saga 4 have not been focused on romance at all.
So, action.
It's mostly action and awesome RPG fights that make me wish Mobby was SAO.
Yeah, but now, and then people are gonna say, but there is a Sword Art Online. But, it's not actually Sword Art Online. It's not good.
There is no Sword Art Online until you can dive into a game.
Yeah. All that VR that we don't have.
I want it though. I want VR so hard.
I'm pretty sure
I
everyone
just want to like
does.
suck VR's dick. Language problem. You now need to flag this video for inexplicit content. Just because I said sucking dick.
But please don't. We need it. Alright, speaking on the topic of animes, before I continue on to Gurren Lagann, oh, why did that... Okay. I was watching, probably the weirdest thing that I watched of an anime ever, aside from, crap, I forgot what the anime was called.
Kill la Kill.
No, I haven't watched Kill la Kill. The one with Momiji in it.
Madoka?
The poverty gods. Them.
I have no idea.
Oh, crap. Come on, I know the name of it. I cannot tab and look for... Oh, I have a phone in front of me. Talk about something entertaining while I look this up.
So nipples. Hey, I just got Dead Ringer. Okay. Well, I mean, I could technically bring up a topic about nipples.
I
Don't know
mean,
if I should, but I can.
they are nice.
Alright. It's, enough about nipples. It's called in English. It's called Good Luck Girl, but in it's Japanese. It's called Bin Bogamiga.
Never heard of it.
That is an awesome anime. I recommend that 8 out of 10. That
8 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes.
yes, I
Not
don't know.
sponsored by Rotten Tomatoes.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, or maybe you don't even know what Rotten Potatoes is.
Tomatoes.
I will continue talking. So, this anime is really good for multiple reasons that I'm not going to say because I don't want to give any spoilers, and the fact which I'm probably going to give false information. So that's a pretty good reason. But, anyway, as I was talking about, before I go on to Gurren Lagann, for the, like, second time that I said, can you stop, like, hitting me with bleed? That's making my screen flash red. I was watching YouTube one night, and I was watching, like, animated music videos because they're cool and all. Where'd everyone go? I was watching AMVs because AMVs are awesome, and I dragged myself into probably the weirdest thing I possibly could have.
Kill a Kill.
No, panty and stocking with garter belt.
Oh,
Yes.
True.
Yes. Is good.
It is good. It was oddly good.
Is good.
That I would recommend another 8 or another 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes.
But that was, oh my god, I want a second season. Because
I know,
the ending made no sense.
It's just like, go off and do this.
Yep, no spoilers because we're not going to talk about it too much.
Yeah, we really can't, even though if you haven't watched that anime at this point, you're a loser.
You should go watch it. That's the second anime I recommend to go watch. Now the third anime I recommend to go watch is Soul Eater. If you haven't watched that, you definitely
Okay,
watch that
I
too.
can slightly recommend Soul Eater.
Soul Eater is for more. It's a lot of things. It's two completely different genres from the last two that we were talking about. Now on to Gurren Lagann, though. Have you watched that, Jacob?
I have not, but all I know is that Yoko is probably the most confusing anime character that has ever been birthed.
Why
Probably.
do you say confusing?
Cause she's 14 and she looks like she's 20.
Okay, well, you know, you're right. You're right. Because she barely ages when she, in the next season of it. Or not next season, but the next movie. I watched the movies or whatever, the combined.
Can we just pause for a second?
Yeah.
Why the fuck is this dude a skeleton?
Where?
There's a dude in the blue spawn that's just a skeleton.
You know, I couldn't tell
Oh
you.
yeah.
Alright.
But Gurren Lagann is... Would you say it's basically a mech fight kind of thing?
I'd call it more just a shooter. I wouldn't call it a mech.
You're right. It's not a mech. But they're basically giant robots. It's awesome. Well, not giant to begin with. But they're robots, drills, fighting, action. They get bigger. They get cool. Now, spoilers, because I don't know if anyone would count this as spoilers or not, but I'm going to say it anyway so they can't blame me later. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann is the final form, if I'm not mistaken, yes. It's the final form of Lagann, which is that little small brain-looking mech face thing transformer. Even though it's not. But Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, really cool sounding name. But it's not actually a mech by traditional means. It's a mass of continuously materialized spiral energy, meaning it's made of pure energy. The only thing about it is that I think it's bigger than the visible universe. If I'm not mistaken. 10 million light years in height. Yeah, think
What?
about that.
10 million light years in height.
Yes, making it roughly 100 times the size of the Milky Way galaxy.
Isn't light years a measure of time?
Yeah, it takes light that long to travel. Imagine how far that is.
What the fuck? How can you be... Does
Now,
that mean that he's like 6 hours tall?
6 hours.
Can I be 6 hours tall?
Maybe, but no.
If he could be 10...
That looked hilarious, by the way.
Sorry.
No,
But
alright.
like,
No, stop, Jacob. Roughly 100 times the size of the Milky Way galaxy. There, that gives you an actual size comparison.
okay.
The third largest mecha in an anime to date. Other two being Super Tenga Toppa Gurren Lagann and Super Grand Zabama. So Super Tenga Toppa Gurren Lagann is the actually largest. Of course, you add Super onto the front of it, and it becomes bigger than that last one, right? But this thing is kinda huge if it's huge like that. I mean, this anime, out of all the animes that I've ever watched, breaks physics the most. How can they fight when they can't even see in front of them? It would take them 10 million light years in order to make a move. Please, Pio. Or that's Jacob, isn't it? Jacob, please. But think about how big that is. Alright, thinking's done. On to the next topic. Alright. Does anyone else have any topics that are gonna come before this one? Because I got a topic, but I wanna wait.
If we want to keep talking anime, there's another one that I can really recommend.
Alright, what's another one you can recommend?
Devil is a part-timer.
That's nothing like Blue Exorcist, is it?
No, it is not. It's a comedic anime, and it's hilarious.
Ow, hilarious. Example?
Well, it's Satan working at a McDonald's. So,
Okay.
there's that. That's
That-
one thing.
that sounds pretty funny.
And then just the interactions that the characters have. It's a very comedic anime.
Well, the animes that I watch are the the really perverted, stupid comedy ones.
Like High School of the Dead.
I
No,
haven't
that
seen that
is
one.
that's borderline hentai.
You know, it's funny because actually it's not funny because you're actually kind of right.
I do have a list. Shoot. Okay. Stuff like Love Live, Clannad, K-On!, Norin, Golden Time,
Angel
all
Beats.
those. Ooh, haven't seen that one yet.
It's-
I
That
haven't
was,
seen that.
that was
Good.
recommended to me, but I haven't seen it. So,
It's good, but it makes me sad.
yeah. Oh,
And
shoot, I didn't finish the second
And
season,
because
too.
it will do the same thing.
Yeah. There was another one I was thinking of, but I forgot what it was. Crap! I totally lost my train of thought because Pio keeps screaming medic.
It's not Pio.
Because you keep screaming medic. And now I am vibrating furiously.
Can you
I
hear my?
I
Can you
can't-
hear my spam?
Ah! Help me! Send help! So I'm gonna have to turn the volume all the way down if you keep doing this.
Okay. Okay. Well, shit. What were we talking about?
We were talking about animes,
Oh yeah, we were just about to get off that topic before I mentioned Devil is a part-timer.
right? And what? There was another one I was thinking of. I couldn't remember it. Why can't I remember it?
I don't know.
It was a. If it was good, I would remember it. So it's not important enough, apparently.
Wow, making that anime feel bad.
I know some mangas that are good they're like Death Note. I mean, I haven't watched it, but I know some of it.
I mean, it's about this book that just kills people.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that important. Pio, please. Oh God. Okay. Alright. Jeez. Guys, this is too good. So do we want to go on to my topic, or do we have other ones still? Because this one needs to be saved for a good one.
I... Theo, I just understood what you did. That's disgusting. Wait, bro, let's do a team up. You do that again. Alright, I think we're good on this topic. There's more things that we can talk about.
I still have a really good one, but I really just want to wait. Like, Peter, you might not like me for this one.
Okay, fine. Go ahead.
No, this is why I want to wait, because it's really funny and ironic.
Okay.
What else is there? There has to be something else.
Nah, Sean, just talk about it. You've already got us on edge.
Okay, alright. You really want to hear about it? So, the other night, my parents were watching this documentary, and you will never guess what it was about.
What was bad?
Great.
No, you guys have to guess.
Bronies?
Koalas.
What did you say, Pio?
Bronies?
How did you know?
Because it's so freaking obvious.
Wait, this was on TV?
No, it was on like Netflix or something else. It wasn't on Netflix. What was it? It was Hulu, I think.
Oh, yeah.
But oh my God, do you know?
Was it that bad?
I did. Oh my God, some of the people that were on there. Oh my God, I don't want to talk about them because I don't really want to make fun of them.
I know what you mean.
Were they like the super hardcore ones?
All right, there was a guy that was classified as the manliest brony there was.
Yes, yeah.
There's
I
no
remember.
such thing as a manly brony. It can't happen.
I don't know. I mean, dude, this guy was pretty. I mean, he could
He
beat
is
anyone.
pretty
He could
manly,
beat
yeah.
anyone up that made fun of him. Like,
Yeah, he could.
he would take your face, tear it off, and put it on your butt. Like, he would do that. I am being surrounded. But, and you know what's even funnier? My, what was it? I don't remember if it was Mal Murray or my dad, but one of them asked me, before they were even anywhere near through finished watching, they were like, do you know what a brony is? And I was like, well, I mean, I sort of knew one.
Oh, man.
And I kind of told them who you were, Pio.
Did you tell them at least that I'm not a brony anymore?
Yes, I did.
Thank you.
I was like, he used to be.
Yeah, for anyone who doesn't know, and probably that's everyone, I used to be a brony.
Hi, Pio.
Back when it...
Hi, Pio.
Yeah, I used to be a brony, like, at the beginning. Like, I guess you could call it first-gen bronies, I guess. I don't know. Back when everything was actually creative and people were...
When people were just like,
Nice.
oh my god, he's hot.
But, yeah, things have evolved, and I got sick of it. People are stupid.
And I commend you for getting sick of it, Pio. I'm glad.
Being one of the first ones out there, it's like, I feel bad, but I don't care now.
So,
So.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's stupid now. So.
Some of the people that were on there, I don't know if I want to talk about them, but there was this one
do.
person that was, my parents paused the show, or the movie or whatever, and they called me into the room, and I was like, alright, what is it? And they were like, what is this? And they pointed at a person. I was like, they had a face structure of a male, They had long hair. I mean, I know someone, Travis. He has long hair. I mean, and it works for him.
Yeah.
And they had like stubble, and they didn't have anything resembling a large chest. So I was like, that's a guy. They played it, and this person had not hit puberty.
Well,
Like,
what?
this person sounded like a female, but it was a guy. I'm pretty sure it was. Because they're talking about bronies. I'm pretty sure it was a guy, but I'm not sure. What?
My milk is my milk is glitched. It looks like I have a balloon in my milk.
What?
Yeah.
It was just like tightly squeezed. It wasn't like a full jar.
But yeah, that was pretty funny. But my dad
I mean, like,
my dad was hilarious. He's like, "You're not a brony, are you?" I was like, "No, God, ugh, no."
yeah, I mean, like, I would encounter bronies, like other bronies, when I'm wearing my shirts, like, outside of school, and
Thank God you don't do that anymore.
yeah,
You do
like,
not
I
know
went
how hard
out,
it was standing next to you.
like,
But you're my friend, so I wouldn't dish you.
Yeah, so, like, I would talk to this random guy because he said, like, oh, hey, that's a nice shirt. I'm like, you're so awkward. I don't want to talk to you right now. Can I go back to Busch Gardens now? Can I not?
What made you think it was a good idea to go to Busch Gardens wearing one of those shirts?
I don't know. Wait, hold on. No, it was actually, we were in Disney. That's what it was.
Even worse.
That was worse. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have. I felt bad. I was like, don't talk to me.
Now, mind you,
Please.
before people start criticizing us, we're not against them.
I
Considering
used
that
to
he
be
used to
one,
be one, and
so,
and I'm still his
seriously?
friend. I know my fair share of stuff that I wish I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
starting
just
to
say that
regret my
much.
decision. Actually, I moved all of my brony stuff into a drawer at the bottom, and I call that the drawer of shame. So, I mean, if you look right now, it's completely filled and it barely closes. So,
I heard you turn around because your voice got quieter.
yes, I know. I don't want to look back there anymore.
Oh god. Though, awkward subject.
It is, really. There's no getting around that.
Oh, and my parents, after they finished watching it, I did tell them that that you had made me watch one episode, Pio. And I was like, he made me watch one, but I was still like, no, this show's
Wait, which
messed
one
up.
did
I don't remember, but it was one that was not supposed to be for kids. I can 99% assure you that. Like, some of those episodes are really messed up.
Yeah.
They are. They're just... No.
They are, yeah.
But,
Like, do you remember what was
no,
in it?
Dude,
No?
I'm
Okay,
I'm
well,
in trouble
that's a good
remembering
thing.
what I had for lunch last week. So, I told them that, and they were like, after they'd finished watching the thing, they were like, there was this one guy that apparently his best friend was a brony, and he made him watch a show, and then he was like, dude, this is awesome, and he kept watching it. I was just, and they were like, I think they were getting at, thank God you didn't do it. Thank God you didn't get to it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just can't. I can't cope with the. I can't cope with the fandom anymore. It's just.
I do still respect what they do make, like, in the
Yes,
media
yeah.
sort of place. Like, some people are good artists, music-wise.
Like, I respect them because, like, the first guys who created music, like
Like Living
the
Tombstone.
Living Tombstone, yeah, and Wooden Toaster.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys have done a really good job. On what
And
they
then
do.
Ken Ashcorp actually did 20% Cooler
Oh, yeah.
for his own,
Yeah.
which is really good. Like, I would never have guessed it was about the show.
Yeah.
You see, but some of those people, they could be about, I'd say 20% cooler.
No, shut up.
No.
I swore to myself that I'd never make another reference. Or at least try not to.
Never go back.
Pio, you know, something's kind end up coming out of one of our mouths. In this
Yeah,
world.
it's one day,
One
and
day
then we're just gonna
We're gonna look at
kill
each other and
ourselves.
just be like, "Ah, I can't believe I just said that.
and then we both leave, and then never talk again.
Apparently some guy's talking. His name is Dick Butt.
Well, you gotta meet him.
Dude, he's not even on the list. I think he talked once and left.
No, he's still on.
But I don't see him.
Pocket
It's on red
spaghetti.
Sean, he's right above your name.
No, he's not. Shrek is above my name.
I see Dick Butt on the roster.
I don't.
For me, Dick Butt is over Maximum Hyperdrive. So
Sean is
Pocket
over
spaghetti.
Maximum
Oh, okay.
Hyperdrive.
I see it. I see it. I got him.
there you go.
I
I like how his icon is just a wedge, as a piece of cheese, and not Dick Butt. Like, come on.
Somewhat threatening minigun. Yay. So yeah, that was the best topic I could come up with. And honestly, I think it was.
Yeah, I mean, we got a decent conversation out of it, so
Yep.
that's good.
So yeah, we got Christmas coming up. Who's
Oh.
excited
Oh, yeah.
for that?
Yep.
I am.
So
Mostly because of the break.
I get to go to Orlando for marching band right after Christmas.
Ha,
Because-
nerd.
Because I'm marching within the Citrus Parade and doing a performance at Universal.
Ha, nerd.
You're just upset you don't have these opportunities.
Excuse me, I am an actor. I go places.
I mean, the orchestra already went
Name some.
like last year.
I went to Charlottesville last year. I also went to Norfolk this year.
Alright, tell me where Charlottesville is located.
It's in Virginia.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Virgin.
Where's
yeah.
Norfolk located?
Shut-
Oh, what? 30
shut up.
minutes away from
Shut up. Shut up.
Guess
Where's
what?
Boston
Guess
located?
Where?
I lived in Iowa for 2 years.
Because you had to. What's in Iowa? Tornadoes.
Snow. And 6th grade being in elementary school.
Also another thing. Where's New York located?
New York.
Where's
Yeah.
Boston located?
Wait, technically, if we want to get literal, all of these places are in the United States.
Where
which
is Germany, France, Italy?
Bitch, I'm
England?
going there over the summer with who? My acting group. So, suck a rock hard penis.
All right, now which countries are you going to again?
I'm going to. Oh shit.
I did not know that was a country. I can honestly say I didn't know that was a country. Where's that located?
Wait, my body just slid.
I just saw that.
I'm going to Italy, and I think it's. I don't know the full trip. I know for a fact I'm going to Italy.
Well, I went to 7 different countries. 8 if you count Greece.
Man, it's a hot day in here. It's a hot day. A hot day.
Hey, by the way, don't get your hopes up too much for Italy. Specifically if you're going to Venice.
Bro, it's my first time out of the country, so...
Yeah, I know. It was my first time out of the country, too. I'm just letting you know. Basically, you don't see any Italians, you see tourists. Anyway, so yeah, we just totally bragged about all of our,
You were bragging. What are you talking about?
No, I was making a point.
Shut up. You're a dingle hopper. You're a dick butt.
So yeah, that's where I'm going for Christmas. What do you want for Christmas, Jacob?
In a perfect world, it would be an Xbox One.
Oh, you want one of those?
I do, because of Halo the Master Chief Collection.
Alright, I gotta admit, that's kind of cool.
And, also, there was another game. Fuck. Sunset Overdrive is another one.
I actually don't have my hopes up for that game. Anything else?
Shit, there were more games. What the hell?
I basically just want Super Smash Bros. For 3DS.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
dude.
Evolve is another one. Evolve is another one.
I have not heard of Evolve. Tell me about it.
Okay, so Evolve is a 4v5 system where 4 players play as a set class. 4v1, sorry.
Oh no, I have heard of Evolve. I watched someone play it. Not gonna name the name.
Okay. But yeah, it just looks like a hell of a lot of fun, especially playing the monster. Like, it
Yeah.
actually is scaled more towards the hunters.
It does honestly look like it was slightly TF2 inspired.
No. Okay.
Well, I mean the weapon classes were TF2 inspired.
What the hell?
What?
What?
Oh yeah, isn't that cool?
That is awesome!
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
see. You can
I made you one, dude.
Okay, Bungie's newest game coming out is so TF2 inspired, it's ridiculous.
Bungies, you mean Blizzards?
Oh, Blizzards. Yes, Blizzard. They both start with a B.
All right, look.
Blizzard
I
Bungie.
watched a video on that discussing how it did look TF2 inspired, but it is not TF2. Like,
I know it's not TF2,
well, I
but
mean,
it's very
not-
similar.
it's not even close to well, there are people that can play sentries and stuff. There are people that can place teleporters, but they're two complete different things. Now the thing
Dude,
is
there's a
that,
dude who becomes a sentry.
You're right. But that's the
Just
thing.
Like,
like-
They're
call you, I'm gonna become a turret.
they're
They
different.
told me I could be anything, so I became a turret.
There are different aspects to it that TF2 will never do. Like they're coming up instead of coming up with new weapons and stuff, they're gonna keep their like classic weapons, but instead come up with new characters. Because each of them have their own special capabilities, such as that one person that becomes like a missile-firing rocket launcher in the middle of the air. That looks awesome. Now, I can't wait for that game, but it hasn't even gone into beta, has it? I don't remember.
I think it's still currently in alpha.
Right. But yeah, that game does look really cool. I'm not gonna lie. I hope it's free to play because I don't want to spend the money to play it, even though it looks awesome. But then again, why would they have a closed beta if it wasn't free to play?
They're probably gonna have an open beta.
True. Which would be awesome.
Alright, now since we're on the topic of all the stuff we're talking about right now, and Blizzard in general, and how you just mentioned pay to play, I just want to talk about one thing, to give it one whole broad topic.
Yeah.
The Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay, alright.
Oh.
You
Okay.
hear the disappointment in our voices already.
You have to pay $60
For a month subscription.
to get the base game.
No.
Like-
What?
To
Yeah.
own the game is $60.
That's
Then
absurd.
it's $15 a month monthly subscription.
Wow.
And
Yep.
according to a source who has actually played both World of Warcraft and Elder Scrolls Online, and he prefers World of Warcraft, the content that Elder Scrolls Online provides is not enough for how much you have to pay.
Definitely
Someone
not.
told me they used the Oblivion, the same engine they used Oblivion on.
That's gross.
Yeah, I know.
But, like, World of Warcraft, you pay $20 for their expansions, and then it's the $15 a month monthly subscription for content that keeps getting updated and is good content. So, I think that the Elder Scrolls Online was probably a huge failure,
Oh yeah,
even though
definitely.
it was so hyped, and
That was the thing. It
everybody
was
who had
probably
just
overhyped.
everybody
Overhyping
who
a
had
game
just
is
played
always a
Skyrim
danger.
at the time, they were like, I can finally play an Elder
Skyrim
Scrolls
with
game with
other
a
people,
friend,
yeah.
and they were essentially handed a pile of shit.
Yeah, basically, it's like it was almost what EA would do, almost, but it wasn't.
Almost.
Now you see, overhyping a game is actually one of the most dangerous things that a game can have happen. Like Super Smash
Yeah.
Bros. For the 3DS, that game was so hyped. Some people were worried that it was overhyped. Oh my god, no, it wasn't even close to being overhyped. Everyone
It was
got what
so
they
good.
wanted.
Fantastic game.
Yes. And
Yeah.
you know what was even better? People were like, dude, since Nintendo released this demo with 30 tries on it, people aren't gonna are gonna overhype it even more. No, still, it wasn't even close to being overhyped.
Not at all, because, okay, when we got the 3DS, it was the 3DS version. It was just, boom, here's your 3DS version. About a week before the Wii U release came out, they started telling us more and more about all the stuff that was going to be on the Wii U. There was a 10-minute video explaining the differences between... Oh, no, wait, scratch that. I think it was a 20-minute video explaining what the Wii U version was going to have. 8-player Smash,
Oh yeah, 8 players is going to be awesome.
12-player Smash. Yeah.
bigger maps, just everything, a graphical overhaul.
All Captain Falcon.
Oh yeah, definitely. Captain
And then
Falcon.
we got the best news any person who ever
Mewtwo's
played
coming
Melee.
back.
Mewtwo's coming back. One complaint.
What? You have to pay for it, or you have to get the 3DS and the Wii U.
There's that. Nintendo said that they were not going to have any paid DLC for Smash Bros.
Now think about it.
Well,
So
This-
what's
technically,
Mewtwo?
this is not technically a paid DLC. You have to buy the other game, and then you get them for free.
But
See
you
what
can't
they
get
did
the
there?
other game.
Unless you pay for it.
hmm
Now, you can pay for the DLC if you don't want to get both. Which they did kind of lie to us about. Not gonna lie. See what I did there?
No, I actually...
They're not. They did lie to us. I'm not gonna lie.
Huh?
It
See it now.
Yeah. So, I mean, granted, you can't take companies for their word,
Never.
no matter how reliable they are. Like
An example. An example.
Yeah. Go.
Bungie and Destiny.
yeah.
All right. Bungie probably. Wait, wasn't Bungie bought by Microsoft?
No. Mojang was bought by Microsoft.
Right.
Yes.
What's been going on in Bungie's world, since 343 has branched off and Bungie's now like, well, now we can do our own thing, they're doing their own thing and giving every single ounce of love to the PS3 and PS4 versions of Destiny. Example, the first expansion for Destiny, The Dark Below, is coming out on the 9th.
Right.
The PS4 and PS3 are getting the full DLC. Xbox One and Xbox 360 people are going to get almost all the DLC. There's going to be one strike mission that is not going to be available on the Xbox 360 version and Xbox One version for a full year.
Wow. That's not even fair.
So, there's that. And then also, Bungie has to keep releasing updates involving the RNG for engrams and the RNG... Well, the RNG for engram drops, and then the RNG for the engram decoding, I guess you could technically call it, with the Cryptarch. Because everybody keeps getting absolute shit, and they rarely ever get engrams. Like, people will grind for about a half hour, and they will be like, I got 2 blues and 7 greens. Greens are completely worthless if you're at endgame, because they're literally just junk weapons that you scrap. Blues you actually decode and all that jazz. Anyway, Bungie just has a lot of problems they need to fix with their game.
Yeah.
They also need to work on promises. Anyway, that was my rant.
So yeah, companies and their reliability, like who was it?
Call someone out. Call them out. Call out the company.
I mean, everyone knows EA.
Yay. Hiding a microtransaction from their game. Wait, I think that was EA. Or maybe that was Blizzard. I don't remember who did it. Somebody hid a microtransaction feature from the beta testers.
It was probably not Blizzard. Blizzard would not do that. Granted, they do have enough money to do whatever they want.
Yeah. It was probably EA.
Probably, because they release undercooked meat.
Then again, there's an entire section on Steam for undercooked meat.
Yeah, yeah.
Except some of those games are actually good.
Did anyone see the spider here?
I did while I was up there.
Yeah, just now so
Wait,
noticed
what?
it. There's a spider.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
But some companies just are no. Microsoft kind of ruins a lot of things. Like, you know, buying the whole like Xbox sort of thing.
Ooh, actually, I do have something that I need to point out.
What?
When Microsoft bought Mojang, they said this: "We are going to release content for both consoles and not show favoritism," is essentially what they said.
Mm-hmm.
So, on a surprise release, Microsoft released a new skin pack for Minecraft, being a Star Wars one for the episodes 4, 5, and 6. An Xbox exclusive.
Well, that's why you get it. That's why you get it on PC.
Exactly.
You make your own skin,
Basically.
Exactly.
and you say screw it.
Now I will say Xbox does have its benefits because some games are easier to play with controller.
I will
Sneezing.
agree. But a lot of games do have controller support.
Right.
Plus, also, you don't have to spend like $2,000 for an actual like something that can run games on PC.
Mhm.
You can just
True.
spend like $300, get a console, and it'll play your games.
Yep.
Dark Souls, yeah. Dark Souls is very compatible with
Essentially, if you're gonna play Dark Souls on PC, you need a controller. Like the
Yeah.
game literally tells you you should probably play this with a controller.
Actually, the game tells you you should probably not play this game.
It does actually. Oh, speaking of Dark Souls, have you heard any more news upon the release of
Bloodborne.
the next installment of the Dark Souls 2 DLC?
There is the Sunken Crown, which I have. I do not have the Iron Crown or the Ivory Crown. Those are the 3 DLCs revolving around each other. I have not heard about another DLC.
So the game currently
all
has
3 of
3
them are-
DLCs.
Yes.
Okay. I know you and your Dark Souls.
I haven't been keeping up with it. Dark Souls 2 has kind of just been a pain in my butt every time I play it.
Because the game adapts and makes
No,
you hate it
it's
even more.
it's not versus the engine, it's versus the players. The players are just stupid. I mean, no offense to anyone that plays it, but whenever I'd fight someone, they have the cheapest weapon. They have the cheapest stats. I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to see unoriginality.
Just
Granted,
don't become Cuban.
I can't say that. No, it doesn't even work that way anymore, Jacob. You can
Oh,
be
yeah, I
hollowed out
forgot.
completely.
I forgot.
Still be invaded. But I can't talk much about originality considering I have a Velstat build.
Excuse me, sir. Can I get to the mantle, please? Shit.
Good job.
And then I miss. A swing and a miss.
I just haven't played it recently. I've been on a computer more often.
Which isn't necessarily a bad thing.
Nope. Playing League, catching up and stuff. Can't wait for that new champion, Rek'Sai. Gonna be OP. Comes out with an Eternum skin.
Oh! I do have a game I want
What?
to talk about.
What game do you want to talk about?
Recently, I picked back up a game called Warframe.
Oh, right. Warframe. I remember you guys playing that. It was
The
pretty lame.
game, when I played it originally, it was still in beta. It was a very well-working beta. Like, the game worked so well.
Minus some actual really flaws.
There weren't actually a whole lot of flaws, I'd say.
Minus the fact of which you'd basically have to start over.
What do you mean?
Or you could only have a certain amount of tries a day and it was too hard or something.
No, there was nothing like that.
Isn't Warframe with like the ninjas in space and stuff?
Yeah, it's Space Ninjas. Well, essentially, the game came out, it was in beta, I played it, I stopped playing because I got tired of nobody helping me do anything, which really pissed me off.
Except for Matt.
except for Matt. Matt was really the only person who actually helped me get the things I need. When the game is, I'm gonna say it's officially out, and it got so different. The launcher's different, loading screens are different. Like, I actually had to load my loading screens. I know that sounds weird, but
That
that's
does sound
how
weird.
that's how much, like, graphically enhanced the game got, is it required me to load my loading screens. But the game is now, it's really good now that it's actually in like a more full release mode. I will say it gets kind of boring afterwards because you're essentially just doing the same thing over and over again.
You caught yourself.
I did.
I heard that. Yeah.
You're doing the same thing just over and over again, and it just becomes a repetitive game that
Kind of like Skyrim.
actually, Skyrim, no, because modders.
Well, for the
True.
Xbox at least.
For consoles, yes. For PC, hell no.
Yeah, definitely not for PC. I understand PC.
And plus, it's a game that you can't really play solo because you need to get help from people. And playing online with the community is not always that great.
Right. I can tell from community experiences because of League of Legends. Yeah.
So you need to like actually get friends who want to play the game with you, and then they actually need to agree to help you do stuff. But the game itself, really good. I would recommend it if you've got like a friend or two that you can play the game with. Just have a little bit of fun with Space Ninjas.
Yep. Oh, speaking of video games that we can play together, guess what all of us have now?
Minecraft! And
Gary's Mod. And not the same thing that I was thinking, and I technically don't have Minecraft, but yes, you're right.
Shh.
Shh yourself. So,
Yeah, so-
yeah, we all have Gary's Mod now, so expect some stuff that P.O., your sapper's being sapped. I mean,
Prop hunt.
wow.
Murder.
Can I just...
Prop hunt murder. We'll figure something out.
I deserved that.
I missed what happened.
I was like, P.O., your sapper's getting sapped. It was a dispenser that was getting sapped. So, yeah. Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire before we continue on with anything else.
Okay, yes, definitely got to talk about those games.
Yeah, I love the look of Mega Steelix.
Mega Steelix is freaking awesome, but since I actually own the game, I can actually talk about the differences, even though I
Yes.
barely played Ruby and Sapphire.
Please tell me the Reggies are still in it.
Yes.
Yeah!
I actually have a friend who's already beaten the game. Like,
Nice.
he's in
I think-
post-story.
I'm pretty sure I also have a friend that's done that as well. He
But,
just hasn't told me.
it's so different, but it's different in the best way possible. Like, your interactions with NPCs is more like cutscenes than, like, just two people standing still talking. Like, cameras will move sometimes, and the game just looks all around better, it plays better, and... Where am I going with this?
I don't think this spy understands that this is a no PvP room.
Fuck.
So...
The game- It makes up for Pokemon's horrible release of X and Y.
Alright,
which
that
had
was, X and
the-
Y wasn't bad.
It had after Black and White, it had the worst plot
Yes.
in the history of
Oh, yeah.
Pokemon.
Granted, now this guy was actually evil. I will commend them for that.
Yes. He actually was like, I'm going to destroy the world.
He sounded like me, I'm not gonna lie. He was like, I want to make this world more beautiful.
Let's kill everybody.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
But just all around, good game. Another one I would recommend. Get it. 10 out of 10 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Alright, so, yeah, those Mega Lucians look pretty cool.
Hell yeah.
I still hate the fairy typing because that was the most retarded thing Nintendo's ever done.
Exactly. And they're so OP.
Like, Azumarill. Every time I fight Azumarill, I'm like, oh, alright, cool, I can just do this or this. And I'm like, oh, I have a Dragonite out. I'll just use Dragon Rush because that's the only move that I have that'll affect it. effect like pretty well, and then it's like, nope, it's
Not
actually
very
a water
effective.
fairy now.
And then it just goes, alright, so you're fighting level 20 Azumarill. Azumarill. Well, guess what? You're gonna hit it with a level, I'm gonna say 80 Dragonite that use Dragon Rush. Not very effective. Health goes down to like 3/4.
Actually, I don't think dragon affects fairy at all.
Either way. This level 20 Azumarill then decides, I'm gonna use Moon Blast. One shots the dragon.
Completely one shots.
Like, a level 20 can learn a move that has like 80 damage. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then you got Mawile, a steel fairy, immune to poison, one of the main weaknesses of fairy, and fire's only super effective because fairy doesn't resist fire. And then and then ground typing's quad effective, I think. But you know that doesn't really help because Mawile's probably faster than your ground type. That's probably gonna one shot it.
I say that Nintendo should have done something kind of poetic and made fairy types weak to normal.
Yeah, normal has zero benefit in this game whatsoever.
I mean, kind of not really.
But
Essentially,
yes.
it's just made to be like A class. Oh God.
Yeah, but what is normal super effective against?
Nothing. It's just a move.
Exactly.
And the only thing that it can't do anything to is Ghost.
Yep.
And that can be changed.
And realistically, also steel, because steel is basically resisted. Because normal type moves, there's only like, what, one that's 120 power, and then the rest of the ones that are over 100 are one-hit KOs.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
They need to do something about normal types. How did
What?
What?
Why?
Why did I
What?
die? What? Did we all die?
Yep.
The fuck just happened?
Awkward.
Very.
Yeah, admin was dash kill all. Fun. Well, we're talking about fairy types and being stupid, right? Normal types. I mean, granted, Snorlax is a decent normal type because of its ability to think fat.
So tanky.
But still, it's weak to fighting, and then that fighting type's gonna beat the crap out of it. This Sentry.
Oh, there is actually an... What the hell? There is another, like, really OP, normal type.
What?
Clefable. That's
True.
super
Well,
tank.
No, Clefable's actually a fairy now.
Oh, yeah. Fuck.
Fairies used to be good. I mean, no. Normals used to be good. Fairies were never good.
I hate fairies. Every single one of them. And the best thing that they made to counteract a fairy
What
is Dragalge, which is not even that good of a dragon type.
Now,
It's-
that one dragon type's, the slug dragon, or whatever.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that one. I like that one. I just don't have one yet because I'm too lazy to get it. I just stick
Also-
with my normal dragon types of Dragonite, and I don't have Hydreigon right now, but I will soon. And then,
Why does everybody love X version?
because you get cooler Pokemon out of it. Minus not having Mega Houndoom.
Here's my joke again. Pokemon
I-
X.
well-
But why?
Here's my counter argument. Your legendary
Yep.
for X can be related to another Pokemon that nobody gives two shits about.
Yep.
Stantler.
Yep.
Essentially, the X legendary is Stantler.
Right.
The Y legendary is a giant flying being of death and destruction. And is fucking awesome.
Yeah, but nobody likes... Well, I mean, everyone likes it. It's part of the problem. I recently fought a Yveltal in a match, and I hate people that use legendaries. Let me tell you, in battles.
Well, yeah, that's scummy. But I mean, if you're just doing PVE,
No, well, yeah, I understand PvE, but legendaries suck anyway. The stats aren't nearly that good, even though they're all better than other Pokemon. But still, but Yveltal, I was fighting one, and guess what? I killed it, one-shot it with a shoot. I forgot what I used. Oh my Electivire, Thunder Punched, dead. And then they took out their Reshiram, and I was like, oh, cool. Earthquake. One shot. Guess what else came out? Man, this spy is annoying. So after that, they sent out their, what's the Pokemon Black legendary?
Zekrom.
Zekrom. They sent out Zekrom after that, and I don't know, guess what? Ice Punch. I basically swept the team with my Electivire. Do you know how sad that was?
Very.
But yeah. Legendaries are just stupid. In general. Lugia, it's pretty stupid.
Hello.
Alright, Ho-Oh's cool, but still stupid.
Mega Rayquaza.
Alright, why is it not Primal Rayquaza?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you could call it Primal Rayquaza. Because it doesn't require a Mega Stone.
It doesn't?
No, it doesn't.
That's weird.
That makes it Primal. Also, can we talk about how Dialga does not have a Primal form? When it does.
It does?
Primal Dialga from Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Oh, mystery. Oh, I never played that far.
So, Dialga technically has a Primal.
Oh, you're right. I remember that one. I did play that far.
So what about Palkia? My
Palkia-
boo!
Palkia probably has one.
Palkia doesn't.
Really?
Well, if you want to get technical, Dialga doesn't have one. Like, its Primal is only in a side story game that probably nobody gave two shits
Isn't
about.
even canon.
I mean, like, a lot of people actually did enjoy the game. Like, it was a good game, but it's not canon.
Right.
So a lot of people were just kind of like, eh.
And then what about Regigigas? Regigigas should have a Primal, but it doesn't even have a Megalution.
I don't even... Is Regigigas in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire?
Considering
Yes.
it's a Regi.
Well, I was just wondering. Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire actually has a lot of legendaries. Like, you can get almost every legendary.
Oh yeah, that's another stupid thing. You just fly through there and you encounter legendaries just randomly.
I will say I do love the new flying system as opposed to just go.
Ah, freaking team
Really?
scrambled. All that work you put in, Pio.
I know, seriously.
Yeah, I mean, there were some things that they did right. There were some things that they didn't.
Oh god! I didn't make it to the no PvP area. It was my fault.
Alright,
Guessing
this
they
guy
don't
needs
want
to
us to
leave.
be in here? I don't know. They don't want me building dispensers. So.
Who is this guy?
Ah! Anyway, we need to talk about something else now.
Yep. Enough of Pokemon.
Can we just talk about how these two people put their sprays over your awesome sprays but left mine alone?
Yeah.
Like, Sonic is worshipping an air vent, and then you guys have awesome changing sprays, and they covered those.
I moved mine.
I did make you one.
He did.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I need to get mine.
You just never implemented it. We'll do it after this.
Yeah.
Any hoozles. So, what else?
I mean, I don't know. We could end right now if you wanted.
That's more on you.
I don't know. Let's just find one more thing and then we'll end.
Alright.
What is there to talk about? How these people are really annoying?
Kind of, yeah.
People have no respect for the no PvP room of fanciness. I mean, look at this. Look at how fancy this is. There's a door here. How fancy is this door? It's made of wood.
Yeah.
And there's a fireplace with a dispenser next to it. That
And
is
there's
extremely fancy.
there's an engineer on the dispenser.
Yeah, I know. With a medic
On a
healing
chair.
him. With a medic healing him. Well, not anymore, but yeah. I have an arrow through my arm. I have a bookcase, fancy chair, fancy chair, fancy chair. Ooh, another fancy chair. A grandfather clock that doesn't work.
Nothing works in here.
The lights work. The air works. We can breathe, can't we?
God damn it, Sean.
I mean, there's... Granted, this cookie kind of sucks, but that's not on me. How am I getting assist points for you breaking a sapper?
Well, I guess this is good. I mean, I can get...
What the fuck is this? What was that jiggly thing?
It's a piece of bread
It's bread.
with tumors on it.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Have you seen the video for that?
No. Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
expiration date.
yeah.
I would recommend watching it. Expiration
Yeah.
date.
Watch it. It's awesome.
One of Valve's best source videos out there.
I like Soldier's response. I have a question. Do you want the bucket? Yes.
Yes. It's like I have a last wish. Eh, do you want the bucket? Yes. Or does it say you want the bucket?
It's a bucket. Dear God.
There's no. It was a. This is a bucket. No.
Oh yeah.
There. But wait. There's more.
Wow, this
Dear
dude
God.
tried to scumbag on me. Bro, look at this guy. He's trying to scumbag me.
Yeah, I see that.
That's not cool.
Wait. Wow, this guy is it's a jerk. Oh boy, we started.
I'm just like walk out this door and he's like, I'm gonna scumbag you, RQ.
Alright, well, I guess we're gonna end with a conga line dancing medic. So,
Yeah.
I guess we'll see you guys in the next... Get out of my way, Jacob. You're in my way. We will see you in the next episode of the podcast. And we don't know what we're going to talk about because we don't plan ahead.
Yeah.
Alright, that's it.